Good morning, everyone. Just to share with you before we get going, something of the advanced technological setup that I have here that I work with. I think some of you might be interested. I'll just let you have a look. That's the system that I use. Very sophisticated, all the latest technology. The amazing thing, of course, is that I actually have a tripod, which means that I don't have to get my fingers in the way all the time. It's something light-hearted for a Monday morning. All right, today we have a look at St. John's Gospel, chapter 6. And the Gospel picks up from Friday's Gospel. And you might remember that spoke to us about, first of all, Jesus feeding the 5,000, and then further on walking on the water. The Gospel of today is quite interesting because it sums up those two events in one sentence. It simply says, Jesus fed the 5,000, walked on the water. And I thought, well, that's the briefest explanation. So in reading it, it's just the first line is just a paraphrase of the first chapters to give us it's contextualizing it. But within that passage, Jesus says, "Do not work for food that cannot last, but work for food that endures to eternal life." I think that's a very sobering thought for all of us. We are so driven these days to keep going, to put food on the table, to make sure that we've got some form of support for our families and so forth. We're driven for all of those things, but we need to be very much more concerned about the food that endures to eternal life. And that's the food that Jesus himself gives us. He says, I can feed you. Come to me and I will help you. And so, especially in this third week of Easter, we reflect on what Christ has actually given us to nourish us. We need to embrace that and to nurture and nourish our souls, to nurture and nourish our spirits, that will last for eternal life. And not just our own, but anyone around us. And therein lies a great reward in sharing Christ with other people. Have a wonderful and a beautiful day. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.